What's up, everybody? It's Prestige Future here, and the day has finally come. I've got my DJI drone here, and we're going to be taking this out. It's the DJI Neo. We're going to take it out in the field and test it today in a real-world scenario for a day in my life vlog. So yeah, we're going to be doing another lifestyle vlog today, and I finally get to use this and try it in a real-world scenario. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's very tiny, as you can see. It's the size of my hand. And so far from what you guys would have seen in the previous video, I tested it indoors just on a minimal level, and it was flying extremely stable and very well. So I'm really interested to see how this copes outdoors. And to be honest, the video quality looked quite good from a short or close distance with optimal lighting. So not too harsh, not too low. It kind of proved to be very clear, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to currently start packing my bag, so I'm going to take you on that journey with me. We're going to start deciding what pieces of equipment I want to take, and I'll just show you that process right now as I go along. So first and foremost, sorry guys, let me just put this so that you can see. So first and foremost, I got the drone and I got the battery for it. And unfortunately, as of right now, I only have one battery. So we'll just pop that in there so it doesn't get lost or wet or anything like that. Now, the one thing that I wish straight off the bat that DJI would have considered providing is a little like rubber, maybe like a 3D printed rubber plug to put inside of the USB port, the USB-C port. So when we go take it outside, for example, today I'm going to be out in snowy conditions, and that snow will likely get onto here and perhaps melt and get inside wet, which I really don't want to happen because it might cause problems. So maybe that's something that DJI could have done as a little bonus inclusion for us, just to help waterproof it. But I'm also sure, now that I've said this, there would be some third-party individuals that might be able to create that for us, or they may already have these in existence. So what I might do is actually go on Amazon and see if I can find like a USB-C rubber plug and see if there's something that can fit this so that I can protect it from water damage. Other than that, so far this is really cool. I wish there was a couple more sensors. I do see some areas where they probably could have potentially implemented some sensors if it was a slightly wider body, but maybe they're leaving room for the upgraded version. So anyways, this is really cool. It's got the two sensors on the bottom, so we're gonna put this to the test today. So I'm just putting this down here because I'm gonna piece together everything I'm taking. And I've got my little case here for my DJI camera, which I'm shooting on right now. I use it as my main vlogging camera, even over my Sony camera, because it's just way more convenient, and I like shooting with it. Like, it's more effective for me. I like the shooting style of like holding it handheld like this and just having a really light, nimble camera that I can manipulate quite easily. And the quality is quite good, so I can't wait to eventually upgrade to the Osmo Pocket 3 or a newer one if it comes out before then. So anyways, so I got this little bag I tend to carry with me. This bag I usually just put like miscellaneous things in, like an extra cord. This bag is usually like a quick access bag. So this is like, I have always one USB-C cord in here. And so this is USB to USB-C. And it's a 3.0 to USB-C. And usually I'll put in things like a battery pack or something of that nature. I believe I have my battery pack amongst one of my other bags, so I'm going to strip that out of there and basically put that in here so that I have one good to go. And that's going to be like an immediate blowout pack. So like if my kit dies, like last time I had gear that ran low on battery and I was trying to film and I had to basically abort the vlog because I didn't have anything to charge it up because it was left in the truck. So always carry a little blowout bag like this, where you have a portable charger in there and extra cables to charge your stuff, and then maybe perhaps like some extra memory cards or whatever, but I have that in another bag. So anyway, so we're gonna start sorting this out. Looks like this is fully charged. So we're gonna keep this on here. I usually just clip it onto here and make sure it's relatively secure, just like that. And the reason I do that is so that I can access it when I'm ready to put it onto my shirt and start using the audio from this. So we've got that sorted. I'm gonna go through my bag over here. I'll put you right there. So I've got another bag here with some stuff in it, and I'm gonna just take out what I believe I might need. So I've got one charger there. I should have another one in here somewhere, I believe, ideally. Yeah. So I have this one in here. It's at 94%, and it's got USB-C and the USB 3.0 A-type. And so I've had this for many years, actually. I don't know if this brand still sells these specific ones, but I've had this for many years, and it wasn't super expensive when I got them. I used to have another one, but I believe I gave it away to help somebody out. But if I could get more of these, believe me, I would buy a bunch more, just because they do really work well. They hold the power really well, and I can charge up my stuff quite a few times with this one battery bank. So this is what's gonna go in that bag, but I'll just put it to the side for now, and then I'll show you guys the packing process. So now that that's sorted, I've got what came into this bag for. I'm going to zip everything back up. And that's this bag pretty much set. Now this bag here, when I travel, I typically have a duffel bag like this. And all this bag is typically a spare set of clothes, extra warm kit, dry layers, like stuff like that, so that if something happens and I'm stuck out in my vehicle or stuck out wherever I am, if things get too cold or too harsh for me, or I get wet somehow, then I have a spare change of clothes so that I can dry off and keep warm. So yeah, and usually in my truck, I have like a microfiber towel in there. It's a quick dry towel, so I can use that to dry my body off very quickly, and then put my fresh, warm, dry layers on, so that I can stay nice and warm in an emergency situation. And on top of that, just so you guys know, like when I am going out to these trails and stuff, I do have emergency kits throughout my truck, and those kits have things like survival blankets and all sorts of different stuff in there. So I do have kind of like a plan when I go out, and I know that if I need to get back to my truck to get something, it's there and it's ready for me within a close proximity, right? So that's just something to bear in mind, guys. And if you guys know that you're going on longer, like further distances, then make sure that you have some of that stuff actually packed on your person, like physically pack it on your person, and make sure that you have access to it, because you never know what can happen out there, and you may actually be in need of that stuff. But because it's such a short distance where I'm going for my truck, I don't really think I need that extra weight on me, but it doesn't hurt to carry it if you're somebody that is like paranoid about those types of things, right? So at least have it in your vehicle. That's my pro tip. Just at least have it in your vehicle. As long as you know it's there, and you have a plan as to how you would get back to your vehicle in an emergency situation, a very clear route, then you're good to go. So yeah, so that's what's in this bag. There's some clothes and stuff like that. And then I'm going to be packing my headphones in my camera bag, or on top of my camera bag. These ones are just some cheap ones that I got, and they're okay. They're decent, but really I just use these for when I go out like in the forest and stuff like that, because if they get broken or they get water damage or whatever, like they're cheap and it doesn't really matter to me. So that's why I have these set here, or this set here, and honestly, like they do the job, and they're pretty comfortable. They're all right. So yeah, sound quality is okay. They're pretty comfortable, and they get the job done. So I'm going to be packing those as well, so we'll put those to the side here. Okay, and I've got my water bottle here. I've already filled this up. So this water bottle, it's a Swell water bottle. I think I've mentioned it before. And honestly, like, it's really good. It takes about a full bottle of, like a full plastic bottle of water, like a regular size. And it keeps it extremely cold, like for hours and hours and hours, like literally like the whole day into the next day, like even into the next night. Like it will still be freezing cold in this bottle. So for the slim like profile that it has, I'm very impressed. It's a very light, compact bottle. It's smooth to the touch. It feels very like satisfying to hold. And yeah, it's stainless steel, so it's a good strong quality. And it does get knocked around and stuff when I'm going through branches and things like that. So yeah, it's held up, and yeah, I think it was a pretty affordable bottle. I think it was probably under 25 bucks. So win-win situation. So yeah, so now I'm gonna bring you guys over here, and I'm gonna be going through one of my bins. Now this bin just has some other miscellaneous supplies, like other business supplies and things like that, that I tend to use. And yeah, so basically I'm just gonna go through here and just make sure that there's nothing that I need, because last time, you know, we ran into some issues and I didn't have what I needed to resolve the issue, which was very upsetting. So I've got this bin here, and as you can see, I've literally got like new USB-C cords in there. I've got like USB-C adapters in here, charger for my main Sony camera batteries. This has just got like, it's actually a DJI pouch from one of my old DJI accessories, but I actually have my Shopify POS system in here. So yeah, I just keep that in there so it doesn't get damaged. So I'll put that back in there because I don't need that right now. I do have a secondary Shopify POS that I carry with me in my camera bag, which I'll show you guys in a minute. It's much smaller, and it connects to my phone. So again, more cables. We've got other miscellaneous things, little screwdriver, some Ethernet cables, things of that nature, which I don't really need right now. But what we want, so I want one of these for the microphones. So that's for the DJI microphones. I believe I have another one somewhere that I wanted to check for and potentially carry, because I'm not exactly decided which one is functioning better than the other at the moment. I did have some audio problems at one point, and yeah, it wasn't pleasant. So anyways, I'm gonna make sure that I at least have one of those with me. I've got a USB hub here, which I don't need. Wireless transmitter for my Sony camera, which I don't need. This is just a stand for my POS systems. Yeah, just lots of different cables. This is an attachment for my bag, which I also don't need today. Yeah, so it looks like that's it for this particular bin right now. I've taken out what I wanted out of there predominantly, so I'm not too stressed at the moment. We're gonna pop these back in there, clean all this up. And these are just like extra pieces for my bag itself, for my camera bag. So we might actually use some of these in a second, we'll see. Because what I need to do while I'm packing is set up a little area in my bag to protect the drone, because I don't have a case for the drone yet. So I'm gonna close that up, push it to the side, and we're gonna start getting my bag kind of sorted out. So as I said, I've got my DJI mics in here, so I'm just gonna put this cord in here to make sure that I have that cord available if I need it. So we'll zip that up, and this pack right here is pretty much done and good to go. So I'm going to stick this into my bag. I think I want to put it there, right in the corner. And then, yeah, so we're going to customize this setup. So let me turn you guys like this now, so you guys can see in here. So I've just stuck this bag down in the corner. It's got Velcro on the bottom, so I really like these because once I put it in there, it kind of just stays where you put it, and it's very nice and neat. The other thing I'm going to pack, a little pack of Starburst. Not sponsored by them by any means, but I sure do wish I was, because these are one of the best things you can take with you when you're going out on hikes or long journeys. Having some type of sweet that you can kind of like just keep in your mouth while you're walking around and let it dissolve. It gives you a bit of energy and sugar, so I'm just gonna put this in this little like pouch here and zip that up. Okay, so now we've got my drone here, which takes up that amount of space, and what I want to do is basically cushion it. So I'm going to try and build like a little protective area for the drone specifically. All I'm going to do is secure it down with one little band like this and put it straight over top to bottom, and stick it to the back of the bag. And I'll show you guys in a second what that looks like. So as you can see, it's just kind of mounted in there with the Velcro straps, and it's not going to damage the drone. It's all soft material, so it'll just sit in there like that. And I think that should suffice for what I need at the moment. Just keeps things quick and simple. It seems like it's fairly well secured, so I guess I'm happy with that. And again, we're using minimal of these, so that's not too bad, is it? So we'll put those to the side. As I said, I've got my little battery pack here. I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna put that into this pouch so that when my battery gets low, I have something spare to charge up with. And what I'm gonna do is just simply rest that on top over the drone, so that when I close this bag up, it's going to cushion it and not damage it from pressing against my back or anything like that. Because this bag is actually a very padded and soft material. It's extremely padded, so it's very soft and it's not going to cause any damage to the drone. Alright, so that's my bag pretty much sorted. I'm just going to pop this inside there for now. Right now I'm just using the camera microphone. I'm going to save this for when I'm on the trail because it's got the dead cat on it and it will probably block out a bit more of the wind. So yeah, I'm going to save the battery life for that. I'll just tuck that in there. I'm going to close this up. So that's all closed up. And I've got this little pouch on the side here, and this pouch is what I use to put this bottle inside. So I just pop that in there basically, but let me open it up. So I just pop this in here, and then I just pull the string to tighten it up, and you just do this, and yeah, it just kind of sits in there comfortably. It's not an issue, and if you don't like this thing dangling off the side, then you can just tuck it into the actual pouch itself here. Just tuck it in there like that, and you won't have it dangling. So that's what I do, and yeah, it's pretty simple. My headphones for today, I'm just gonna pop them in the top portion of my bag here like this, so I can just quickly unzip this and pull them out. Usually I hang them off this, but because it's kind of snowy out and stuff, I don't know if it's windy or whatever at the moment, I'm just putting them inside so that they don't get water damage. And as I said, I was going to show you guys, so here I have some filters, ND filters for my DJI camera, and those just help with harsh lighting conditions, and it just makes the footage come off a little bit more cinematic and better. Then I've got my little POS system in there, so if I want to make a sale on the fly, then I can just whip that out, connect it to my phone, and sell one of my books. Now, I don't have any books with me at the moment to sell like that today, so that's not something I'm gonna have to worry about, but that kind of just lives in here for now. So we've got that set up, and I'm basically going to get myself some breakfast. Let me just send to the camera, guys. So there we are. So we're recentered. So I'm gonna get myself some breakfast. So I'm gonna take you guys with me on that little journey. We'll go up. We'll grab some oats. I'm just gonna have some quick oats. They're like instant microwave oats, but I'll show you how I make it and what I like in mine, and you can try it out sometime. All right, so we'll see you guys in a minute. I'm gonna go upstairs. I've got everything prepped now pretty much. I'm just gonna do a quick double check, make sure I have the outer wear that I need, because I'm missing one of my beanies and I know it's somewhere in here. So I'm gonna go look for my beanie, and then once I've got my beanie and get some breakfast, we're pretty much ready to set off and make our way to the trail. Okay guys, so just very quickly, as I told you guys, I'm gonna start prepping a very quick small breakfast before I go, so that I have a bit of energy while I'm out there. So I'm just going to be using these Quaker oats. It's just maple brown sugar. So maple and brown sugar, Quaker oats, they're like instant microwave oats. And all you do is tear this open and pour it into the bowl. So that's in the bowl now. And what I like to use, believe it or not, some people might find this weird, is carnation milk. Now, if you get some of this evaporated carnation milk, I promise you, you'll be thanking me. You can use this in your tea, you can use this in your oats. I promise you it makes a world of a difference. It's like a sweetened milk, so I'll put some of that in my oats. I'll show you guys that. So about that much is fine. That gives it a little bit more extra oomph, extra flavor. And then what I do is I take some of this. This is lactose-free milk. It's just like lactose-free 2% milk. And I add just a splash of that just to cut it down a little bit. And then, boom, that's it. You're done. You pop this in the microwave for about 3 to 4 minutes, and you're good to go. So, get you guys up here. Go over to the microwave here. We'll pop that in there. 3 minutes. It's good to go. And I'll let you guys know it's done. Okay, guys, so it's all sorted. The microwave has finished, and it is a little bit liquidy at the moment still, but I'm just going to take it out, mix it up, and then if you want it thicker than that, all you have to do is put it back in longer, but you just have to be mindful that it's not going to overflow in the microwave, because this does bubble up when it's doing in the microwave, and you don't want it to overflow and make a mess. So I'll show you this right now. 1, 2, 3. So you can see it was bubbling up on the edges here. That's why it's so messy around the bowl. And you want to avoid it getting so high that it's going to basically spill over into the microwave. Now, this is still pretty liquidy, so I'm probably going to put it back in just slightly longer, because it's a little more liquidy than I want it at the moment. But sometimes I do like it like this, depending on what I'm looking for. As long as the oats are soft, I usually do like it like this. So you guys just genuinely missed the most funny thing ever. So the snow out here is like it's as tall as me almost. It's pretty much taller than me almost. And my truck is parked on the left side of the driveway, so it's like near the island between our house and the neighbor's house. And the snow is so high I literally couldn't walk through there to get into my truck, so I just had to climb over from the passenger side, climb over my center console, and like squeeze my feet underneath the steering wheel just so that I could get in the driver's side to move my truck over and clean it off. So I'm just about to move it over and finish cleaning off the rest of the snow. Alright guys, so I just parked over there and I'm starting to make my way on the trail now. So I've still got the drone in my bag. I'm going to try and get to a little bit further in before I start testing it out, just because I'm not really sure what the battery life is like. So we'll get a little bit further in and then I'll test it out. Let me show you guys the conditions of the trail. So this trail isn't a maintained trail during the winter. So this path is literally just from people trekking through it. Right. I'm gonna shut this off, save the camera for when I'm further in, and I'll tap back in with you guys. Alright guys, so sorry, I have to take a little break there for a minute just so I could set up my music and my watch. So I'll give you guys the typical update. So it's a little bit delayed because I started it after a bit of walking, but pretty decent. So we're currently getting to a bit of an opening here. I don't know if I want to do it here or not though. Let me see. Definitely don't want it flying off the edge. I'll be doing a climb. I'm gonna go further down here a little bit and I'll set the drone up. I'm like literally sinking in the snow. That's crazy. I should have got deeper boots. It's freezing. I'm gonna set it up somewhere here. Wonder if I can prop you guys on this thing over here. I'll try and put you on this for a minute. Let's see. Kind of works. Alright guys, I'm gonna switch to the lav mic so you guys can hear me a bit better. Is it connected? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright guys, we're gonna try and set it up. Okay. I gotta take off the lens protector. Store that way so I don't lose it. It's quite tiny. I'm gonna try and power up the drone. Connect it. On a productivity side of things, like, this is really not an ideal situation. Like, having to toy around with this for a heap of time just to try and get it started is not really a good first impression. So straight away, I have a problem with the switch, and if I could give DJI a tip, I think I would prefer a switch where I could just flick it, because this is taking absolutely too long to start. And I'm doing the long press like it says, and it's just not registering a startup, you know, and I'm out in the cold, my hands are freezing now. It's like, this is just taking too long to start up. I'm gonna pause the vlog here for the sake of saving my battery, try and get this thing bloody started up, and then I'm gonna tap back in with you guys and start the vlog up again once I get this thing started. Okay guys, I finally got this bloody thing to find the drone and start connecting. It's been like 10-15 minutes trying to get this blasted thing started on a full charge battery. How annoying is that? Okay, so I'm gonna set this at like a medium height. Medium distance, and I'm gonna set it okay, I'll set it high and a medium distance, because I don't want it going off the bloody ledge or losing connection. And I've set it to, well, I had it in follow, but I think I want direction track. Okay, so I've set it to direction track, so we're gonna start it and see how it copes.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. So it looks like it's started up. The only thing is, I don't know if it has any audio recording at the moment because the mic isn't showing up. So yeah, we're gonna try and take another video. Okay. What's up, guys? So I guess I have to start and stop videos apparently with the phone in my hand. So I'm gonna try and multitask now and basically try and vlog and take the videos at the same time. So let's see if I can get set up. And this thing wants to land. I don't want it to land yet. I don't want it to land yet. Okay, so we're gonna get this going. We got the drone up now. Let's see if it follows us. Come on. Let's see if it's picking me up. Okay, we got it started. Direction track. Guys, this is sick. So it's actually keeping up as well. It's actually keeping up as well. I don't know if you guys can see this behind me. I'm watching myself in real time on the app. And there is a bit of wind and the shot still looks quite stable. My hand's absolutely frozen. Let's see if I put this higher now. So I'm gonna stop the recording, change my settings. I wanna try this boomerang thing.
So we try the boomerang. I'm watching it on the phone. Alright guys, I've set it to the boomerang mode, and you can see it's currently doing a specific flight pattern to get me the shot. This is absolutely phenomenal. Guys, it's kind of windy out as well. It's very cold, and this thing is just zipping around like crazy. I'm very impressed, although it just hit a tree and stabilized and picked me back up as well. Oh my God. I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed. It hit the tree quite hard as well, a big branch. It just restabilized, found me, come back to me, and now I can stop the video. Wicked. So that's the boomerang. Let's see what else. We got the droney. Let's try the droney. I'm currently walking away from it. It's doing the droney movement. Guys, look at where I am. Absolutely cinematic view. I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with this actually. Like, genuinely, yeah, honestly, I'm very happy with this. The only problem is my hands are absolutely frozen, and I'm trying to control this device and vlog at the same time and not lose my drone. What a challenge, what a challenge. Okay, sorry guys, I'm really trying to figure out how I can hold this for you guys and still control the drone. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on the ground a second so that I can manage. Okay, so I've got you guys on the ground so that I can try and control this. So it's still flying. I have it in droney. Now I'm gonna do the circle and start it. Let's see what the circle does. Look how beautiful the landscape is, guys, honestly. And just bear in mind, I'm not recording any audio with the drone, through the phone and the drone. I'm recording audio through my lav mic from my DJI Osmo Pocket 2. Now this thing is flying a circle right now, and I'm watching it. Thankfully I've picked a decent spot because I think it would have hit a tree just now because it's got no sensors on the side. But so far it's flying absolutely fantastic, although I think it's going to crash in a second. Oh, it just narrowly avoided the trees, and it stopped in the same pinpoint spot where I started off the actual circle action. So this is pretty good. This is pretty good, guys. I'm very impressed. I'm doing a lot of different shots with it right now, and it's keeping up with the environment and the actual weather conditions. So I've tried the droney, I've tried the circle, I've tried the boomerang. Let's see what this rocket thing is. I hope it doesn't go missing. I don't know what the hell this rocket thing is. It sees me, it sees the camera recording. It's coming over me, it's coming over the top. I hope this thing doesn't like just disappear. It looks like it's ascending. Okay, so it's a nice top-down view. It's ascending. And you've got a nice spinning aerial view. This is very cool. Very, very cool. And the quality looks quite good on my phone. I guess we'll really put it to the test once it's actually uploaded into my editing software and actually see what the real quality is. But so far through my phone, it looks absolutely fantastic, guys. Absolutely fantastic. I'm very impressed. Now it sees me and it's starting to descend. I think it's just doing a bit of a film session now. Let's see what else we can do. I'm going to stop it. It's going back to where it was before. All right, I'm going to tell it to follow me now, and we're going to start moving again. Put you guys in my pocket for a brief moment so I can get my gloves on. Zip this up so I don't lose it. It's starting to follow me. I'm going to pick up 1, 2, 3 center, and we're on the move again. I can hear that it's following me. I'm sure you guys can see that behind me there. And I'm just starting to warm up my hands again with my gloves. So guys, apart from the initial startup process, which is a big flaw that DJI needs to sort the hell out, everything else is fantastic. And as you guys know, I'm a very big fan of DJI. So being able to test something like this is amazing. Now this thing is following me with no issues. And I'm going down in towards trees and all sorts of stuff. And it's keeping up. There's no interference. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Do you guys like this type of content in the vlog? Do you like seeing these shots? And if the opportunity arises, do you guys think I should continue to keep investing in my channel with higher tier drones as they come out? I just love how tiny this is and the fact that I can hear it keeping up with me no problem. Now, as you'll see from the drone footage, I'm currently going down towards some trees, and we're going to see if it has any problems. I'm sprinting a little bit. Let's see if it picks up the speed. I hear it. Now, there is some branches here, so let's see if it hits or not. It hit the branch, but it restabilized. I'm impressed. Hey Siri, start my music. Never mind. I forgot it won't play it while my phone's running. This DJI app. So I'm going to check on it now, see if it's actually recording. Yeah. Take a look at that, guys. Now we're approaching that bridge area I told you guys about last time, so it's kind of close to the water. I don't want to drop it in there, but let's kind of get close. See what kind of views we can get without it hitting a tree and conking out on me. As I'm really trekking through this snow, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm literally falling into it. My vlogging camera, my main vlogging camera, the battery's getting low already. I have got that battery pack, so I might be looking to connect it very soon. Right, we're gonna see what kind of footage I can get here. Actually, we'll bring it closer over this way, because I don't want it to hit any trees. But I'm planning to get a nice aerial shot right over here. Let's see what we can get. and avoid these trees. I'm deep in snow, guys. So I'm gonna put it in the rocket mode. Guys, look, I'm literally knee deep in snow right now. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm knee deep in the... It's absolutely freezing out here. It's going in my boots. This is what we do for the vlog. I want you guys to see so the drone is telling me it's got a low battery and it needs to return to home promptly. So it's going to start coming back down to me. Okay, so it's just told me it's got a critical low battery and it wants to land. I put my hand out so that it knows that it can land on my hand. Come on. I can't reach high enough. Oh, okay. So it's just landed successfully. I just dropped my gloves in the blasted snow. Shake that out. Okay. Right, guys, I'm very interested to see what the footage is like. I'm gonna shut everything down now, get back on the tracks, put my phone away, put the drone away, and then once we get home, I'm gonna piece together all the footage, show you guys what I got going on here. So far, it's held up pretty good. I'm a little disturbed with the on and off process. I'm not happy with that. But other than that, it flies very good. I got some good quality shots, I reckon, with the battery life that it had. The only thing is, you will most certainly need at least 2 to 3 additional batteries to continue on a proper day's worth of drone footage. I just saw the most beautiful red bird. I don't know if I can capture it. Yeah, it looks like it's hiding away. I'm gonna pop you down for a minute so I can put the drone in my bag. Okay, so I've just shut the drone off and I'm putting on the cover. And the other thing is as well, guys, my vlogging camera is nearly dead. Let's not forget that. So what I'm gonna do is try and pull out that portable charger, run it through my pocket into the camera. So as you see, I got my cable here. It's a long cable, that's important. Got that out. So we run that in my pocket. Alright guys, now I hope my mic holds up. I've just plugged my vlogging camera into my portable charger and I'm now at 27%, and I have a full power bank on me, so it's got fast charge capability, which is extremely important, guys, if you want to do the same setup as me. Fast charge will allow it to stay ahead of the drainage, the usage, so I can vlog and the battery will still get up to a full charge whilst I'm vlogging. It won't just stay static at 27%. I'm listening to some Kendrick Lamar at the moment. Hey Siri, update my workout. Hey Siri, show me my workout. Hey Siri, open up my workout. Okay, so something's happened here and it's paused it. I'm just gonna open it back up on my watch, guys.
Workout paused.
Hey Siri, unpause my workout.
Resuming your workout.
Okay, so we gotta go in. That's the update for you guys right now. And I'm listening to some Kendrick Lamar still. I'm pretty much playing all his top songs at the moment. Just a little motivational, aggressive vibe while I trek through the mountains here. Trek through the trail, really. It's not mountains. I'm starting to work up a sweat. Really, it's just because I've layered up, just because it is quite cold out. So I am working up a little sweat now in my core. But my arms are fine. I've got a thermal and a fleece on. Look, you guys can actually see I got the cord hanging off of me, charging up. Hey yo, I'm listening to Kendrick, so what's he saying? He said, bust down, bust down. It snow's deep as hell. Whew. Guys, it looks like my mic battery died already. That's so annoying. I'm currently getting really worn out from the snow. Whew. This is why I could never do Arctic warfare. I hate the cold as it is. This snow, trekking through snow, it's another level. I can only imagine with weight on my back. Everything is sore. I'm almost on flat ground. I've been on an incline. Oh, I need a break. My heart rate's at 189. This really causes a lot of muscle pains in your lower back, in your hip, your lower hip. I'm constantly stepping with my strong leg to attack the incline, and doing that, taking my weight and sinking into the snow, it really puts a strain on your lower back and your lower hip. I've dropped my heart rate to 176. I'm trying to slow it down because I'm out here by myself. Let's take a minute. I'm jamming out to some Kendrick. Ooh, that Kendrick's hitting hard right now. Let me see if I can put you in a spot with a cable. Oh, camera down, camera down. Where are you from? Alright guys, we had the camera go down a minute. I got it a little bit wet, so now I'm scared. Trying to dry it off. Oh. Man, sinking in the snow is brutal. And I got my hiking boots on and I'm still sinking even though they have a wide base. Guys, I'm in pain. I'm still going. Hey Siri, turn the volume down 2 notches. I'm on flat ground. I'm in pain. Hey Siri, turn the volume down 3 notches. Oh guys, I needed that pause. My heart rate is 171 right now. There's the update. Guys, this is very difficult in the deep snow. Let me tell you, every step I'm just sinking in. Doesn't help that I'm like 220 pounds either. Chat. I'm fold that no yoga mat. Chat. Guys, what do you think about the drone? I got about 15 to 20 minutes flight time on one battery. And probably about, let's say like a 500 foot travel distance between my starting points and my shots and where I ended off. Thank God I'm going downhill right now, guys. This is one of those days I really wish I had a puppy. It's so cold outside, I've got snow in the top of my boots and it will not melt, even though my feet are hot. I'm almost back at the truck. So, have fun. Snow's deep out there. Probably about 400 or 500 feet. Yeah. Alright guys, that was a good little workout anyways. I'm glad I got to test that drone out. Let me show you guys the map. So it's called William Granger Greenway, and you can see it's got 15 key trail points all the way from the bottom, which is where I'm parked right down here, all the way up. And I stopped about around here where the bridge crossing is, and I went here where the bridge crossing is, and then we came back a bit further down past it just to about 0.8, and then did a bit of a U and came all the way back. And the only reason I didn't go further down to the second bridge is just because the snow is just way too deep and I'm on my own, and I don't really want to get stuck out there, and the camera's dying. So anyways, I have gone down here. I haven't done the crossover yet, but I will eventually do that, probably in the summertime, because I haven't seen anything past this side yet over here. So I would like to do that at some point, but for right now, the smart move is to acknowledge the weather conditions and acknowledge my capabilities for the moment, because I've only come on a very small meal, and I didn't pack to sustain a long trek. I just packed for a quick little vlog session to test the drone with you guys. So yeah, if I'm gonna do that type of distance, I would have some extra food with me, some emergency supplies and things like that. So anyways, I'm back at the truck now, so I'm gonna cut this off right here. We'll have a little debrief once I get inside the truck, and then we'll go from there, guys. All right, see you soon. All right guys, I am back in the truck, drying off. You can see my hat is soaked through from all the sweat. It's gonna need a wash, because I've been trekking non-stop out there. But anyways, we'll let that dry off in the truck here. I've got everything packed up, I've accounted for all my kit, and I'm going to start heading back home. Guys, let me know what you think about the vlog. I really want to grow this channel, and I want you guys to be a part of this. I really need people that are watching to ensure that they're subscribed. Please, if you're spending time to watch my video, it doesn't hurt you to just hit the subscribe button. I really want to try and hit this 1,000 subscriber goal, and I'm really hoping that you guys will want to be a part of this journey with me. Now guys, I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers that are doing the challenge, and they're trying to hit basically a replacement of their normal day-to-day salary with their YouTube channel. Now that's what I'm trying to do. So if you guys can please help me out. I'm trying to take this very seriously, and I'm not just one of those YouTubers that's just trying to do only YouTube. I really want to expand my business with YouTube. So I want to use YouTube to help leverage my other businesses. So by subscribing to my channel, you're also helping a young entrepreneur that is trying to do a lot of different things. I have clothing. I'm an author, so I'm a published author. I'm only 26 years old. I just turned 26 this month, and I have over I think around 26 books actually. So 26 books for 26 years of life, and I'm an established author. If you look my name up on Google, Jamar Berry, that's JAMARBERRY, I'll more than likely pop up on your Google as a verified published author. And yeah, I've spent a lot of time working really, really hard, investing countless hours into myself and my business, and I really want people to join me and help support my mission. Guys, I really want to get to the point where one day I can also take some of my profits and my income and give back to the communities around me and the communities that I travel to. So if you guys can please help support my channel, help me grow, help me on my journey, give me some words of encouragement. I welcome any sort of advice and tips through the comment section. I just want you guys to basically join me and interact with each other and actually build a very wholesome, genuine family. It doesn't matter what age you are, it doesn't matter where you're from, just join the channel, be a part of the community, and let's grow together. All right, guys, now my battery is actually about to die. Let me see if I can plug this in. My battery is about to die. I just plugged it in to my truck. But yeah, guys, so my goal is to start making income off of YouTube, hopefully midway through 2025. Hopefully, if I can't hit that objective, then it will be by the end of 2025 latest. But I really need you guys to help support my channel. The way you can do that is, again, subscribing, purchasing copies of my books, donating, any one of those three, buying items from my store once it's up. I haven't put it up yet, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to get there, guys. I need to raise funds to do it. It's very, very expensive. I'm having to incorporate in my business, which is also very expensive. So there's a lot of things that I'm doing in the back end so that I can establish a proper foundation to run everything through legally and legitimately, so that there's no issues later down the road. So guys, please, please, please support my channel. And if you guys know anybody that's a small YouTuber that maybe has like for example, like a baking channel, make sure you tag them in the comments below, drop their channel in the comments below, and maybe I can do a collaboration with them where I go and pick up some sort of like baked pastry or something and give it a try and just shout them out, because I do like stuff like that. And I started to realize, like, since I moved back to Canada for the brief time being, I've really missed a lot of the things in England that were just little simple things, but little simple things that I really, really loved when I was living over there. And it's just like a simple thing, like having those fresh like bakeries, like real traditional British bakeries with the real traditional British baked goods. I miss just getting up, you know, first thing in the morning, having a shower and going to get a sausage roll and a bottle of strawberry milk, you know, fresh cow's milk with strawberry flavoring. And yeah, like I really miss all those little simple things, you know, speaking to the bakery shop owner, and like it's just a very like one-to-one experience, you know. It's very local, it's a small town vibe, and I do miss all of that. But at the same time, I am trying to make do with what I'm going through over here and make do with my surroundings here. I will say, you know, for me personally, I enjoy a lot of the geographical atmosphere aspects and the architectural aspects of England a lot more. And I feel like simple walks like this are a lot more intriguing for me over there than it is here. So that's another thing as well. So I think if you guys are really into this channel and you really want to see more expeditions and more adventure, then please make sure that you're subscribing, because I really want to grow to the point where I can establish a headquarters in London, like an office space in London, and utilize that as a creator's hub. And even if it's just to start out in like a co-working space, for example, like I'm renting out like a co-working area, like even that would be a big help. And I really want to establish something like that so that I can take you guys around and show you more of the things that I really truly enjoy in life. And I also want to be able to share like different places and things with you within the UK that I've visited prior, or things that I've wanted to do, for example, there, so that I can really like share on a more intimate level with you guys some of the joys that I got to experience in my life whilst I was living over there. Because when I was there, it was really hard for me to vlog the way that I planned to, just because I was working literally 3 jobs just to survive there on my own. Because remember, like, when I moved over there, I literally picked up everything and I just left. Like, I just left. And this was during COVID too, so it was the most expensive, most hard time to make a move abroad, and I still did it anyways. I booked a ticket and I said, Mom, by this date I'm going to be out of your house and I'm going to be moving to England. And I didn't come back for 4 years, so I stayed over there for 4 years, and I had a fantastic time, you know, but it was very hard, it was very expensive getting on my feet and you know, doing everything on my own. But if you guys look back through some of my old travel vlogs, you'll see like I had my own cars there and all sorts of stuff. So I encourage you guys to go through my channel, look through the travel videos, and you'll see some of what my life was like in England in comparison to here. I mean, even just the wildlife, like walking through the trails and stuff. We actually had like free roaming sheep and horses and things like that, cattle roaming around the trails, roaming up in the mountains, goats and all that. So, you know, it's very different coming back to this and trying to resettle to life in Canada. But yeah, you know, I think I want to bring you guys a lot more content, and the only way that I can do that is if I start making an income from this, because it is a big time investment. You know, like even just filming right now, this vlog alone has taken me probably about 2 hours of filming and roaming around through the woods, and the editing alone is going to take me probably another 3-4 hours. So that's a day's work. Like, that is literally a day's work right there. And that's just basic editing. That's just, I'm just doing what I can to get the content out to you guys right now, because I don't have a full team behind me to really support putting together like a big large scale production. Like, I don't have the manpower and the time to do all of that stuff and still get the video uploaded to you in a reasonable time to where I'm keeping you guys interactive and having something to watch on a day-to-day. So in order for me to build this to a more serious full-scale production channel, I really need the support from you guys. Like, I can't stress it enough. I've been doing YouTube for about over 5 years, and yes, it's been a bit inconsistent just because of the moving around and all that stuff, but I have been getting you guys videos, and I have been trying my best to give you some quality stuff. So the least that you guys can do is just please subscribe to the channel, because 5 years worth of videos and only 40 something subscribers is very difficult for me. And you know, I understand that maybe part of it is not everybody wants to see what kind of content I'm producing, but at the same time, I'm openly welcoming people to give some opinions, give some ideas, drop some comments. And until I see comments flowing in below my videos, I won't have a general basis as to what you guys are enjoying in my videos and what you're disliking in my videos. So I really need people to start getting interactive, start leaving comments below, and actually let me know what it is that you guys are enjoying most in the vlogs. Even if it's just like certain things when I'm going down the trails and showing you stuff. Like, what is it specifically that I'm showing you guys that you guys like the most? You know what I mean? So you guys need to interact with me and let me know what it is you enjoy, so that I can help you guys in getting content to you that is more enjoyable to watch and more tasteful to watch. So other than that, I guess I'm gonna leave it there. I think I'm gonna do another video potentially discussing some of the differences between Canada and the UK, and just letting you guys know some of the things that I like, and like how I kind of went about like moving from here to there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do a bit of a story time with that and see how that episode does. Or I may add it in this video. I may add a little story in this video for you guys about my journey from the UK, or from Canada to the UK, and what that was like for me, how I went about it, and how I got there. I don't know, we'll see. It will either be in this video or a different video. So yeah, anyways, I'm pretty much done here for the day, and I'm going to basically wrap everything up, and then I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna probably eat something, and then I'm probably going to probably like start editing the video and all that. So once that's all done, we'll pretty much take it from there, and yeah, we'll see. I might do another video. So yeah, it's currently 12 right now. I've just ended my workout. We had an hour workout. We did 2 kilometers today. I burnt 384 calories on this trek at the moment, which is not that much, but that's because I was stopping and filming with the drone here and there. So been doing that. So yeah, so I'm checking my watch now. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a good workout in. I got some texts coming in, which I'll be checking a little bit later. So yeah, I'll tap in with you guys once I get back home, and we'll continue off the vlog from there. Alright, see you in a bit. What's up, guys? So I just got back to my office. I just basically got inside the house, changed really quickly into some dry clothes. Just got a trackie on basically, and yeah, I had some beans, sausage, and toast, and now I'm getting ready to start editing the vlog. So can't wait to get the footage to you guys. By the time you're seeing this, it's already done. So yeah. Okay guys, so I'm back in the office. As I told you guys, I just came home, changed into some dry clothes, got a nice big comfy jumper on so I can edit comfortably, change into some trackies, and yeah, so I'm nice and comfortable now, ready to get some work done here in the office. I've got the drone here, and apparently it's got built-in storage. So what I'm gonna do is try and plug this in with the USB-C and see if my footage has been recorded properly, transfer the data over to my computer, and start piecing together all the footage and basically edit the vlog. So I've just turned on my computer. I just wanted to share some of the process with you guys basically, so you guys can actually see what goes on behind the scenes a little bit in terms of putting together all these vlogs and all the content for you guys. So, you know, this is a full-time job really. You know, everything here is set up with a purpose. I've got a purpose for every single thing that's on my desk. As you can see, I've got a charging station over here. This white device here basically charges up all my stuff overnight, and it's all USB-C. So everything nowadays is USB-C, so I can basically plug everything in there and make sure it's charged up. Then I've got a USB hub here. This hub is all 3.0 or 3.2 USB A types, and then I have a couple stations here that have USB A type 3.2 to USB-C converters, so that I can plug in USB-C devices in there as well. And yeah, so basically I'm just going to set everything up, start planning my edit.
I use DaVinci Resolve, so that's like the pro editing software. A lot of people use it to actually like edit films and things like that. So I'm using that one so that I can kind of get myself ahead and learn how to use the real pro software, so that if I get future opportunities that are more advanced and I get to shoot more like commercial type ads and things like that, and partner with bigger companies, then I know how to use the real pro software, and I can use that as a benefit and tell them like, hey, you know, like I edit on the real professional software. I use DaVinci Resolve, which is what the filmmakers use, and you know, it's just a better look. It sounds more professional. It looks more professional when they look it up and they see how high end it is, because they'll probably have no idea what's going on unless they're into it themselves. And yeah, so basically that's what I'm going to start setting up now. I've got my drone here. I've got my DJI camera here, my main vlog camera. What I'm going to do is source a USB-C, which I can just pull one of these ones out here. Actually, I need that one in there. That one's for the power source for this. Let me see if I can use this. I'm just going to pull one of these USBs out, and I'm going to use it for the data transfer from the drone. Is it going to go in? Okay, so we've got that in there finally. That was a little bit difficult. Plug in the drone. That's plugged in. Let's see if my computer even registers the drone. Okay, new device detected. Okay, so it's come up. It's actually come up, which is quite nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a new folder right now in my downloads and just call it drone footage Feb 19th 2025, and then I'm going to basically just drag and drop all my footage over into that folder so that I can basically delete what's on the drone itself and clear up some storage space. So I'm just going to change the view here, see what all is on here. I believe I do have some funny footage on here from yesterday when I was trying to hit the house, so that might be a bit of a funny set of bloopers. But we'll see. Okay. Okay, so I've basically just dragged everything over. I'm letting it drop into the new folder now, and I'm going to be utilizing this footage in cohesion with the footage from my vlog camera, and basically that's going to allow me to piece together a really nice cinematic style video for you guys, hopefully. I am new to the software that I'm using, so I'm still learning some stuff, still trying to add some features in, some packs, but ideally I'm going to be able to make this vlog a little bit cooler than it usually is and kind of up my level as a creator and produce some better looking content for you guys overall. So I'm really excited. I'm happy that I get to kind of get to this stage with my channel and start to bring it up to the level that I want it to be at. So again, I really hope you guys will choose to support my channel and leave me a subscribe. And definitely drop some comments below. Like it's really encouraging seeing you guys like comment and interact with the channel. So I'd really like to see you guys interact a lot more and just start the conversation. So yeah, guys, so we're almost done the data transfer over here. I've currently got some YouTube on my phone. That's usually my workflow. I'll have my phone to the side of me, have a little bit of YouTube running, listening and learning at the same time while I kind of go through what I'm doing and kind of like just sort everything out. When I edit, I usually do pop on some headphones just so I can hear the key sounds of what's going on and sync things up properly sound-wise. So I might pop these on in a little bit and get to it. But yeah, it just kind of keeps me a little bit more focused as well, less distractions around me and all that. So I like to do that sometimes as well. One thing I will say is I'm really hoping in the future that I'll be able to pull on board a sponsorship or partnership with Sennheiser, because I really do need a nice, comfortable, quality pair of headphones, and I just think that they're one of the top of the line headphone brands in my personal opinion, and they've got some really nice, comfortable, indoor looking headphones that I really want to get, and they're wireless, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to get them. Hopefully I can reach out and maybe get a sponsorship by them so I can promote them regularly, because I really do need a nice quality pair of headphones that I can edit with on a regular basis. So hopefully they would like to be the image of that. So yeah. Right guys, so that's all transferred over. So I'm gonna cut the vlog here and start getting the edit done for you guys. So hopefully you guys will appreciate the content. Thank you again for tuning into the video today. And yeah, I've got to pop out that SD card now. So let's get this data transfer going, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers. Boom.